Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet, and it's me, Richard. Yeah, now we are looking at this question. Yeah, like I told you before, this one, it is a set to make you become familiarized with the free body diagram and force diagrams. Like I said before, this part has a very big impact on how you are going to perform in mechanics. Mechanics happens to be a challenging part for most of the learners. But like I always say, you can conquer it by simply knowing the basics. And one of the basics which you must not ignore is free body diagram. Um, like I always tell you, please don't forget to subscribe. This is to your advantage. The channel is Physical Sciences Silver. Let's look at this question. Okay, what does it say? It says draw free body diagram indicating all forces acting on each of the block below. Okay, all surfaces involved are rough. And the first one is this one. We have body A and body B. And they are giving us direction. They're saying B moving downwards. What does that mean? That A is moving to the right. So let us look at the force diagram of A. Remember, it is force diagram. So if this is the object of interest, which is our A, what are the forces which are acting on our A? One, you have the tension due to this string here. Okay. Two, we said the surface is rough. So you have Fk. Okay. Next, the body is sitting on the ground, so it has normal force. Next, there is our traditional gravitational force acting on it downwards. So this is A. So what we have here is the force diagram indicating all forces acting on A. Okay, let's just go to B. What are the forces which are acting on our B? The first one is the string. The string comes with tension. And what else? Our traditional Fg. So those are the only two forces which are acting on B. So let us go to the next question. Okay, then comes this one. We are drawing free force diagram of A and B, and we are given the direction. They're saying B is moving upwards. So when B moves upwards, where does A go? It goes to the left. So what do we have here? Let us start with A. We have our body. Remember, it is force diagram. This side, you have tension. And this side, you have Fk. What else is acting? We know our traditional Fg. And it is sitting on the ground. So we have our Fn. Okay. What else is acting? Remember, the surface is rough. Rough means that there is friction force. Where will friction force be? the body is moving to the left. So friction force, because it opposes motion, it will go to the right. So that is the force diagram indicating all the forces on A. Let us go to our B. Okay. What do we know about our B? There is our traditional FG acting vertically downwards. And the string comes with what? With the tension. So that is that. Then comes this question. We are supposed to have force diagram indicating all the forces on A and B. So let's look at A. What are the forces which are acting on our A? Okay. First of all, we know applied force is acting at an angle. Okay. What else do we know? We have our tension due to the string. And remember, B is moving upwards, so A is moving to the left. What does that mean? That our friction force is to the right. What else do we know? The body is sitting on the ground, so we have our normal force. Okay. Well, then what else do we know? We are having our FG. So what we see here are the forces which are acting on A. Let us go to B. What are the forces which are acting on B? First one, where the string causes tension, and our FG as usual going vertically downwards. So what we see here are the forces which are acting on this. Let's continue. Yeah, then comes this question. We are having body A being pushed by that two-dimensional force, and we say A is moving to the right. So how do you go about this? Okay, let us see. We are having our A. This force is acting downwards like that. But you have to know that the force and the free body diagrams, all the forces are drawn away. So what do? We bring this force here. Remember, a vector remains the same as long as it maintains the magnitude and direction. So nothing has changed. We have that angle, so it is here. After doing that, therefore this one goes away. It's no longer there. From there, what do? You indicate other normal forces we know. This one is always vertically acting downwards. The body is sitting on the ground, so there is what? Normal force. And the body is moving to the right, so there is friction force acting on the block. So what you see are the forces which are acting on body A. Thank you. So then comes this question. What are we supposed to do to draw a force diagram indicating all the forces on A. So what do we have here? You're having A and what do we have on A? We are having our force applied. Okay. And what do we know? We have our Fg acting as usual, downwards. The body is sitting on the ground, so we are having Fn. And the surface is rough, so we are having Fk. So those are the forces which are acting on that body. And with that, would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet. Would meet each other next time. Bye bye.